This episode is recorded in front of a live streaming audience.
Prepare to attack the enemy's control points.
Get behind me, Doctor!
I am fully charged!
You are listening to Control Point, a Team Fortress 2 podcast, with Brent Copeland, Eric Fullerton, and Wes Wilson.
Control Point, episode 92, recorded on October 11th, 2009. I'm Brent Copeland!
Oh, I need to wake up. I'm Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton. One more.
Digga. I'm Spencer Williams.
Yay!
Yay, kinda.
We're back. Spencer's back. Everybody's back.
I am.
The show is back.
Did you say October 11th?
Did you say the right date?
That's what it says in the doc.
It's October 18th, as was pointed out to us by our chat room.
Control Point, episode 92, recorded on October 18th, 2009.
Sweet.
It's important to point out to everyone who is listening to the audio version of this, we have just spent the last 4 hours trying to get our new streaming computer up and going.
Oh, that's just 4 hours on air.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
We've had a chat room sitting here waiting for us patiently.
Well, we got to preface that to say we had it all working except for the one crucial part of it actually going out to the Ustream feed.
Yeah.
So everything seemed to work fine, and then we're like, hey, let's record, and then it was like, y'all aren't coming through.
Yeah. And then...
I'd like to say that while I've been waiting, I have cooked dinner, and I am now eating.
And cried a little bit.
That's just much.
Yeah, you did cry a little bit, I think. But
cried so...
So what do we do now? You want to see what this doc is all about? Isn't there a briefcase or something exciting going on this week?
Coming up on Control Point, what's in the briefcase? Babies!
I see a briefcase.
And really? I
Yeah.
don't see it.
It's right
Are you
there.
the only one that can see it?
I guess so. It's magical. It's in blue. Should I talk about our... I mean, you know... Is there something that's supposed to be played here?
Yeah, if you shut your pie hole.
But I don't want to.
Haha, nice. Oh, hi there. I'm Johnny Napalm, Pyro and Control Point server admin. When I'm not burninating people on the CP servers from lowpings.net, I'm making sure things are humming along. Here in the server room of the lowpings.net Atlanta data center, behind the scenes of all that fragging going on, there are racks and racks of servers. That noise you hear is billions of game state updates being pumped through the intertubes to gamers just like you. Because of the excellent web-based administration tools from lowpings.net, I don't have to spend a lot of time pounding out line after line of text at a command line to kick ass clowns when I'm not in-game. I can also update the servers when Valve releases game updates, and then again when they release a patch to fix the broken updates. I can even upload maps, change config files, and reboot the server. It's so easy, even a demo man can do it. Haha, just kidding, Wes.
Oh, is that my week?
I didn't play it all this week.
Interesting week.
Did you play any this week?
Weekly status. Good times!
Did you hear what he just said to me?
What did he say?
Johnny Napalm.
Oh, yeah.
You don't play Demo Man anymore.
That's true. Did you say
My favorite part about low pings is
What?
they're hot racks.
they're hot links?
They're hot racks.
Oh.
I was going to say, no one said hot link since like 1994s.
Will you hot link me?
Yeah, hot link my homepage. Well, all right. So we're into status now. This is a pretty heavy on the listener contribution side. It looks like. So we're gonna. Do you guys really care to talk about your status, or you want to do Esbe?
Sure.
Esbe sent in his status. So let's see what he did this week.
Hey CP, it's Esbe here. This week I played TF2 for the first time since the Spy and Sniper update came out. I know, it's been a while. I didn't even expect to play real match against people. I just hopped onto CP4 a few times to practice rocket jumping on my own, and before I knew it, people started joining and we had a full game on our hands. That was pretty cool. And here's what I didn't see coming. After 3 months of not playing TF2, I was still a good soldier, but a terrible, terrible pyro. It's my NPC, so that's kind of embarrassing, but oh well. I also hadn't made any TF2 art recently, so this week I started taking requests from the community, and it turns out that my tablet chops held up a bit better than my pyro skills, just like riding a bike, except without the exercise and most of the sunlight, and there was probably more drinking involved as well. So actually that's a terrible analogy. It's nothing like riding a bike at all. Well, I guess that wraps up my week. I still haven't played against any of you hosts, so I hope I can catch you on the server, and in the meantime, you guys have a nice podcast.
It's good trip.
Was good trip.
I don't know why I
I
expect to
have
hear that.
that I have never been on a bicycle sober.
You've never been on a bicycle sober?
I'm not really sure
No,
what
I mean,
that means.
I always drink when I'm on my bicycle. Always.
Like, and you always have?
Yeah, since I was 4.
It's really kind of odd.
So that was cool. So he was talking about CP4, and we haven't really talked about CP4 in quite a while, I don't think. But does anybody play on CP4 anymore?
I do.
Have you?
Yeah.
CP4 is basically Friendly Fire's server. That's Friendly Fire is another podcast, TF2 podcast, one that will give you real facts and real information.
Yes,
if you listen to it,
as opposed to our show, which just pretends to have a lot of useful information.
Yeah.
Anymore? I mean, really?
They have crits turned off on their server too.
Yeah, that's why they suck.
Yo.
But anyway, CP4 is their server, and we get asked this question the most. We get emailed, we get comments in a lot of our episodes. People are asking how, where the list of IPs is, where the servers are, and I just don't know why, but. Shouldn't it be clear that they're on the front page of our website? I mean, if you go to tf2.deadworkers.com or deadworkers.com/tf2, or just find our page, do a Google search for TF2 and podcast.
Question mark. I mean, cat equals 6. I think.
I mean, I don't want to call anybody stupid, but it should
just
be.
did, baby.
I mean, it should be pretty clear that they're right there on the front. If you look at the front page, scroll down a little bit, they're on the right side, and we have 2. And then we have 2 fan servers, or do we have 3 now? Anyway,
there's no telling. There's so many fan servers out there.
So if we had an FAQ, that would be number 1. So anyway, with that said, let's go on to the next segment.
On the loudspeaker.
Woo!
News and discussions.
So what do we have today?
Did I forget to put that little bumper?
You don't have to talk about it. We can just. I
was going to say you did a wonderful job of covering up. I had no idea.
That's right.
Moving right.
So there was an update apparently on October 14th.
Yep.
A TF2 update.
There's some neat things here. There's a ton of fixes and stuff, but the first 3 things here, maybe 4 things, are awesome. The first one. Added plus quick switch command, which brings up a small panel allowing you to rapidly change the loadout of your current class and active weapon slot. So that means it's just a neat little bing, little pop-up thing. It's like Valve listened to our command line hell episode. And now that is you have to either map quick switch or type it in, but still, I mean, you can just map it to a key and then pop it up and then quick switch. You don't have to get out. What?
Do they have a key bound to it by default, or do you have to map it?
I think you have to map it. I think they just added the command.
Okay.
So that's neat.
The next one was kind of, I think, brought up from our podcast, too. We were talking about, was it cheating to talk while you're dead or not using TeamSpeak or Ventrilo? Well, now you can set your server and you can say, whether your rules, it's okay or is not okay with the new TF_team talk to allow alive dead teammates to talk with each other during a match. Default is 0.
Yeah, I love that one. That's cool. And the next one here, added half bonus point for healing a teammate with a dropped sandwich. So if you drop your sandwich and someone else eats it, they get 50% health, and now you get half, or that heavy gets half a point. So that's cool.
I guess keep working to try and make the sandwich worth something, and it's just not working.
Until it actually fills me up when I eat one.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it actually satisfies my hunger, then.
True. So that's neat. That's a neat little bonus. And then what is next here?
I think, would it be cool if a spy could turn a sandwich into bad? Like put bad mayo on it or something, so then when you eat it, you throw up instead. Get health.
Nice.
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
And then,
bad tuna.
Maybe the pyro could add some spicy picante sauce to the
It's like you got a deli while you're setting up and around.
Yeah.
I think we have just invented Team Fortress 3. Just
That would be kind of funny if they made some opening games, like little games you could play during setup. You know,
it's like Cooking Mama for TF2.
Yeah,
nice.
or maybe have a little hacky sack, a little foot bag to kick around.
1994, Wes.
Shut up.
Yeah, maybe they could have a little mud you could play, like Zork or something.
That'd be pretty sweet.
No one's into Zork.
I'd like to be eaten by a crew.
Maybe there could be arcade machines all around the spawn area.
If you play Cyberpunk, you can actually do that.
I'm not listening to you.
Okay, so they're just like a lot of our audience.
What's next? There's only one more worth talking about, I think.
Okay, what is
it? Is updated the class menu to show the local player's current class. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's stupid.
Could it be the fixed fire overlay drawing on hats in DirectX 80?
Could it be that they fixed a rare crash in the particle system?
Could it be that there's not actually any more cool ones on this list?
Well, they also had some community requests. Are there any?
Oh yeah, see that's
bot
cool.
crotch. Oh no, that's bot crouch.
I like
I
that
just
though.
thought the crotch sounded funnier, but
just the idea of that though, the community request. It's like, I would like to request, Valve, that you add the chief as a class.
No,
make that happen in the next patch, please.
Only if it's a bot.
But
what is this? What is this bot crouch thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, now bots can crouch.
It's because they've been sorely missing that.
Yeah. Well, that's
I didn't even know there was
make
bots
it more
in this
realistic.
game. I've never played with bots ever a single time.
You've never played any weird training maps or anything like that?
No.
Well, then, tough. You're missing out.
I will say that the fact that the bots couldn't crouch. You know what? We have a new name for this episode. It's no longer Dugga Dugga Dugga. It's now Bot Crotch.
Yeah!
Bot crouch. Doing the bot crouch. Wait, bot crotch?
Yes.
Oh, bot crotch, yeah.
Bot crotch rocket.
All right.
Crotch rocket.
Is there anything else on here? I mean, there's a lot of fixes and updates and stuff, but yeah, it just kind of sounds boring to me. You want to get on to Johnny Napalm's State of the Server?
Always enjoyed this, so yes.
What's the state of the server? What's the state of the server? What's the state of the server with Johnny Napalm?
Greetings, CP community. It's your friendly neighborhood server admin, Johnny Napalm, here with your state of the servers for the week leading up to episode 92. We had a TF2 update the past week, which Mint Condition actually ran, so thanks to Mint for running that. And the only other change was PL Waste went from PL Waste Final to PL Waste V2. The map maker posted in the forums that he'd made some updates, so we went ahead and made the change. And that's it. So get out there and play.
Fast good trip!
That's the state of the server with Johnny Napalm.
That just makes me so happy every time I hear it.
Always like
I wonder
those.
how many in the history of online game playing, how many server admins have had their own theme song?
I don't know anyone.
Guessing not any.
I think she'd have his own podcast personally, but that's just me.
Johnny Cast.
Yeah, but what would he say? What would be the Johnny Cast?
It'd be the Control Point State of the Servers podcast.
Right. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing now? Oh yeah, we're doing something else. That's cool.
I believe now it's
time for
listener contributions.
Yay! No more bumpers, I guess. Oops. All right, then.
The first one is an email from Doc Badwrench, and I talked to him the other day. I was watching the Gamers with Jobs live podcast from RabbitCon, and he sends in, "Hi guys, with the Gamers with Jobs podcast a few weeks back, my interest in your podcast has been renewed. You guys have developed a lot of conversational polish over the time. Anyway, I'm going to beat that dead horse and chime in on the cheaters issue. Despite your wishes, how'd this end up in the doc?
Oh, that's funny.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, I just copy and paste. Our screener went away. I don't know what happened to him.
I think that
He said something nice. He said something nice to us, and that's always a trick, right?
Yes.
They say something nice so that they'll get in the dock, and then they start talking about the cheater issue.
Yeah, then they turn the tables.
Yep. Anyway,
which class would be a cheater? No!
I think that Valve's only crime is some good-natured trolling, and the joke is on us. Valve didn't ban one person. They just took their stuff, and on top of that, they released the Halo. Then they called people cheaters in a post that was obviously tongue-in-cheek. This is like Moe's thumb in Curly's eye. The result, lots of chatter in gaming communities on the internet. While we jab at each other with our high-minded pro and anti-cheater arguments, they're scoring free advertising and stirring the pot. It's really, really funny, and I think Valve is laughing. All the best, Doc Badwrench. P.S.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. P.S. I've played on your servers a few times in the last few weeks. You have a really cordial, kind, and fun community. You should feel proud of that.
I like that. And I agree. And also, just thinking about the whole chatters issues, it's like, do you think these guys are going to do it again? I mean, the people who were cheating?
The people who chat?
I mean, the people who weren't cheating, but, Valve called them cheaters, not us. Who are doing whatever. Do you think they'll use programs now to do it?
I still see people logged into idle servers.
But is that the same servers? That
I have no idea, but I still see them out there.
It's not quite the same thing. It's the specific thing was the program. I think that the main thing that I take away from this is, when did the TF2 community completely lose their sense of humor?
Well, it's that honeypot server thing.
Why are you being such a jerk? I mean, really? What?
So we got.
You're saying we're not
to this show.
You say we're not funny? Dude.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. What about you, Eric?
Yeah.
How about we read the next email? Hey, CP, Togo Pogo here. I'm not sure if someone already mentioned this, but there's a pretty funny TF2 series on YouTube called Meet the Dumbasses. Oh, wait, no, that's Meet the Dumasses. There's 13 videos, and each one is 2 to 3 minutes long, and it's basically a collection of scenes taken from all the Meet the videos. I recommend you guys check it out. It gets repetitive over time, but it's definitely worth watching. Here's a link to the series, which we'll definitely put in the show notes. Keep up the orgasmic show. Yay, Spencer is back.
Woo! Spencer's back, baby. So, I totally haven't seen this. I usually check out this stuff, but, I've been really busy with getting this computer up and everything. But it sounds cool. I'm totally going to check it out.
And I normally wait for Eric to check it out and tell me if it's worthwhile to check out or not, and then I'll look at it. So
yeah, I'm kind of like a filter.
And
whenever someone says it gets kind of repetitive after a while, it's sort of like a code word for don't ever watch this.
Just watch the first one.
Spencer.
Haven't we missed that, though?
Yeah. We missed this awkwardness between the two.
But, we got a call-in.
Yay!
Did we?
Do we like call-in?
Yeah, actually, thanks to everybody who sent in voicemails and MP3s and stuff like that. I know I asked for it last week, and we got about 6 or 7 of them this week. So
and boy, oh boy, you guys helped us out this week.
Woot!
Okay, so here's one from Bob Mills.
Hello, Control Point. It's Bob Mills, MMILLSS. I wanted to know, where are the Payload race maps? There just aren't any. Is it that it's too new a game mode and the map makers still have to catch up, or that it might be kind of complicated to make? But you mentioned a PLR map a couple of episodes ago, but it turns out it's more of a sort of a deathmatch kind of map. So I'm just wondering, is it because it's too new, or is it because it's not a popular game mode? I'm a big fan of all things Payload, so I am interested. Thanks.
I just don't think it inspired anybody.
I think that the maps that Valve put out, or the one map that Valve put out, it was just one, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that map is so terrible that even if there's promise in the game mode, no one wants to go there anymore, because that one map was just awful.
Well, I looked around because after I got his question, I thought, that's true. I don't know. So I went on FBS Banana, was looking around, and it's very slim. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's just nobody likes it or if it's difficult. But I did find in the same search, I found guides on how to create that type of gameplay. So it's not like the documentation's not out there.
They were fun. I thought their map was fun.
I just think it proved it did the proof of concept, and I'm not sure anybody felt the need to explore that more.
Yeah, I guess so.
But we do have a Ustreamer in the chat room who says that there is a contest ending in 11 days. So we might see some more stuff from that.
Oh, we didn't hear about that.
Contest is from?
Who's giving that?
It says URL removed.
Oh.
That's like my favorite site on the whole web.
I love that site. All right. It's that kind of show today.
It is. Do you want to read this next one?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to read, but I'll try. Okay. Greetings, CP. I'm Bacon. Without an O, that is.
Are you sure that's not Bacon?
Bacon. I don't know. I've been listening to the podcast for a few months now, and I've decided I'm going to send in an idea I've had for quite some time, but I've never tried out. A while back, I was thinking about that. Like, he's just gonna try this out on us. He hadn't even tried it before. Anyway.
Okay.
Don't think while you read.
Okay, I'm just going to spit out words. A while back, I was playing on a surf server, and I was playing a spy. I got stuck in the jail and instantly ran over an enemy sniper to try and get him to kill me. But to my surprise, the sniper assumed that since I was constantly standing in front of him and blocking his vision, that I was a griefer on his own team. On his own team. After a few minutes of tormenting him, I ran around the sniper and backstabbed him, giggling like a little schoolgirl. After that, I've been thinking of doing something like that during a normal match, but since I don't play Spy, I never got around to it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this idea. Huh.
Okay, so who was screening these questions?
Nobody. I was copy and pasting them.
Okay.
Emails, yeah. So
this is like there was this one time I was playing on a server and I was sniping, right? And I was up on the sniper deck and I was looking out across towards the other side where the sniper came out and started shooting at me. So I shot back at him, and then I ran to the other side because he was shooting at me over there and saw me. So then it's pointless.
Why haven't you told this story before now? That was riveting.
That's great.
People say I'm negative. Jeez, Brent.
So all I'm saying is send that in audio file next time, because then it would be much better to listen to.
That's true. And me trying to figure out how to read kind of, isn't very...
I think that was probably the problem. I think if you had enunciated how he had imagined it as he was writing it, that it'd be spot on.
I think I should have read it in like an Irish accent or something.
Eric, it's because of you we can't have listener contributions.
Yeah,
and I am a jerk. I mean, we love getting all the emails in, regardless of type in quality.
Yeah.
So
I do think that you got a very fluky thing happen here. I think most snipers, if you were a spy and you were standing in front of them, they would fire at least once to try to shoot through you.
Yeah.
True. I like how you actually answered the question, though.
I did.
Yeah, you actually got on point.
So I claim fluke.
Fluke it is.
So from now on, we need a segment called Fluke or Valid Strategy.
Nice. I like that. It's got a ring to it.
Okay, you got this one, Spencer?
I don't have the top.
I knew that. It's just I just wanted to see what happened.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Dick.
There's an edit spot for you there, Eric.
That's not a bad word, is it? It's...
Oh, isn't? So I can say
Richard.
Dick all I want?
Richard.
Okay, just making sure. I just want to know the boundary. So, like, if I can just, go off and say Dick, we don't have to worry about editing that out.
Dig. Okay, hello, CP. This is the W. I am a long time... The W?
You didn't know
the demo man.
Server,
anyway,
huh?
I am a long-time listener to your podcast and have enjoyed every episode. Liar! I am sending this email because I have just discovered an interesting Easter egg that is apparently not very well known. The Spy's Disguise Kit actually has 2 taunts. There is a normal taunt and a special taunt that occurs about 1/12 of the time. I was actually aware of this. What this special taunt does is make the spy go into spy crab pose and do a little dance movement thing.
Bang.
Please note that this is not done like the normal spy crab. It is done through taunting with the disguise kit animation. I would like to give a shout out to everyone in CP Sandwich and also to CP server number 4, the Friendly Fire server.
What up?
I suggest that everyone gives the server a try because more CP servers are always good and we need to keep giving the Friendly Fire crew reasons to keep it up and running because they are covering CP's asses on every episode that they send out. Wow. Oh, he didn't write that. I said that. I am hoping that your awesome podcast continues to be successful.
What up?
So, did everybody know this?
Friendly Fire, do they have like a segment called What They Got Wrong on CP?
They should.
But did everybody know this?
I did.
Did you know this, Brent? This secret...
I didn't really listen.
It's a spy crab... You didn't listen. It's a spy crab
a lot of text.
taunt. It's a taunt that rarely happens. He's saying it happens 1 out of 12 times. But it's a rare taunt. It's a spy crab. So all of a sudden you're like, I'm a spy crab. Did you know about that?
I knew about the spy crab. I didn't know the taunt. Whatever.
So they actually put it in the game. Did you know, Spencer?
I did not. That's actually pretty cool.
Well, see, I didn't know either, and people in the chat room were like, "Man, we knew this. Who doesn't know this?"
Did you know about it?
No, I totally.
I am the most informed of the CP hosts.
You should be.
That tells you something right there.
You should have like a crown on or something.
I should.
He usually has one. I mean, it's a tiara. Same thing. Whatever.
I have a big
oh, there you go. Socialist crown works perfect.
What'd you say, Spencer?
I have a dunce cap you could wear.
Nice.
So I've got another question that someone called in for. Let's see what happens when I play this.
Hey, Control Point, this is Carson, call sign Carsonist. You know how TF2 has the ability to reset your stats? I do it a lot. I was wondering if you guys did it very much. I just like the notification that says, hey, you got your best score ever, 2 points, and stuff like that. It's just more fun for me to get new records because I've reset my stats and everything's at 0. Some people are proud of the time that they've accumulated for the different classes. I'm not. I was wondering if you guys are. Thanks, bye.
I am very proud of my time playing the game because it is the only proof that I am any good at the game.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if we reset our crap, like, what's the point in...
It's funny because,
I've thought about it a lot because after the big medic achievement pumping that happened when the medic unlocks came out,
the debacle.
My heavy score is like really whacked out and screwy.
Yes,
it says my max kills with the heavy is something like 430.
Yeah, it was sitting in the water killing all those people next to the dispenser that time. I got it too.
Yeah,
so y'all should have your halos taken away.
Shut up,
you cheaters!
Because they chat.
We never chat.
See, I'm on that same train too, Wes, because I don't care. I don't look at the points and stuff because I look at the points during a match, but I don't ever look at records and stuff because, well, for one thing, even without all of the farming that I've done in my lifetime, which have totally skewed everything, honestly, I really don't care. I don't know why. I just don't.
I just wish I could reset my heavy numbers. I would leave everything else the same because nothing else got unnaturally bumped.
I do like times, though.
I'm not proud of my time spent, but I like to know it.
Yeah, I do too.
Does that make sense?
It's just experience. It's like XP or something. Like I want to know how much time I've spent on each character of WoW, and that shows you as well. When I'm playing Final Fantasy, it tells you how long you've been playing the game. I just like to know how much time I've invested doing something.
Yeah, there's nothing like typing /played into your WoW character and weeping for your lost life.
Yeah.
Realizing you could have learned like 6 languages.
Yes.
Well, after a while, it stops saying days and just says years.
Now, I was going to say something and I forgot it. I hate that.
I'm sure it was awesome.
I remember. I wish there was like a trip odometer for your stats.
Ooh,
I wish you had like a master odometer that you could see, and then there was a trip odometer. So like you could reset your stats, but then your personal stats still, for the whole time would still be in the background.
It may be a community requested idea we might see in the future.
Yes.
So we got an email here from Bob. Bob says, hey, I just want to tell you about this one time that I was a sniper, and I was up on the sniper deck looking across the way at another sniper who was looking at me, and he started shooting at me. And this is odd. Now to the real email. From Luke.
Your story was evidently very trite.
I know. As many have, I stumbled across your podcast after checking out the TF2 site. I rarely do this as I'm on a Verizon Air card shared on 5 computers in the middle of the cow fields in Ohio, so I can't play online unless I want my ping to have a high score. Anyway, I started the download and went to sleep. Woke up, lived the dream at my minimum wage job, which pays me in maximum fun, sarcasm, and then worked on the car for 3 hours. While doing so, I got a chance to listen to numbers 89 and 90, and must say I thoroughly enjoyed the podcast.
Wait. This is awesome. This is his life story. I know. Sound effects and music behind this one.
And the best part is we gave it to Brent because we know he loves emails like this one.
I know. He worked on his car? What kind of car? You didn't say where do you work?
And how long did you work on it? And what tools did you use?
Well, I'll tell you.
Was it Japanese? Was it German? It could have been German engineer.
Do you have good tools? What kind are they? Where'd you buy them?
All right, continue.
I'll be downloading all the previous podcasts whenever some sucker lets me take my tower to their house. I'll also be visiting your
is he going to put the podcasts in?
servers and such hopefully soon.
And what kind of tower is it? Is it a radio tower? Is it a ham radio tower?
Since this is a free podcast and I'm broke, why is he broke? As I'm looking for a job since finished with college. What college? I figured I'd send you an email and say thanks for the great entertainment. What entertainment? Thanks again, guys.
I really hope you get an email that he fills in all of these blanks for.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe we just make it into a CP Mad Libs. Let everybody go their own way. Anyway, thanks again, guys, and I look forward to listening from podcast number 1 and picking up on past references that I'm clueless about. Steam account name, Amped Imports. Steam nickname, Luke. Phone number, 555-3472. Will work for food, Luke Starner. I'm tired, and I hope this email is semi-coherent, and I apologize if it isn't.
It was perfectly coherent.
Yeah, pretty detailed.
We just have questions.
Yeah. Look, he sent in another one, too.
Really?
Yeah. He forgot to get it all out, so he sent one more.
You want to read this one since it's short?
Okay. Just so you know, quick-fire questions mentioned in your episode 90 rapid-fire questions is from the World of Warcraft podcast, The Instance, who have done something similar to your rapid-fire questions, except it's called quick-fire questions. Yeah, actually, that's true. But we came first.
Did we really?
Yeah, because I listen to that show every week, and yeah, we came first. I'm not saying they copied us or anything.
I'm just saying they're big copycats.
But theirs is different. What they do is they ask each other. So one host asks the other host a bunch of questions that were submitted by people, and then they swap, and then
Do they have a less active community so they can't get someone to do it for them?
I don't know if I'd say that.
No kidding. They have if Krillion was a word, they have 5 Krillion people listening to their show. Anyway, let's go. Next.
Oh, hey there, Control Point. Shadow the Hedgehog here, and I have a general tip for you. If you have an unplayable ping, such as 500 ping or higher, just go NG and build a sentry. Since the sentry's ping is always 0, it will actually kill people when you can't. I also have a question. If you kissed all the female versions of the classes, what color would they be?
500 ping is a reference to our first...
episode 10.
So start working in our in joke so people know who don't have to go back and listen to all episodes.
That's
anyway.
true, yeah.
Now, what is he saying? If you kissed all of the female... Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say they would
all
turn...
Of the female versions of the classes, what color would they be?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I think they would all turn green with envy.
First of all, this is a class question. I'm just going to throw that out there. Second of all... White, 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 black, white, white.
Okay,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
So they all pretty much stay the same.
So you're saying the pyro is white? We have affirmative answer here from Spencer that the pyro is white.
No, he's the black one, and then the demo turns white. Is that what you're
That's
trying
weird.
to say?
Yeah,
very
I don't
odd,
know.
very odd.
Strange.
I'm not sure I had enough there. I might have missed one.
Stuff.
I'm
going with red.
And this next one here is the best question ever.
Ever.
I'm serious. This is the best question we've ever been asked on Control Point, and I'm sure all of you will agree.
You have totally set this thing up to fail, Eric.
And here's the fail.
Here it is.
Shawty, hello there, Control Point. I got a question for you this week. Which class would you choose? No, I'm just kidding, don't hang up so fast. I'm gonna get to it if you give me a minute. Shawty, what would be your shining moment, your golden achievement, your favorite episode, favorite in-joke, favorite map, favorite community member, favorite
favorite restaurant, favorite movie? How old you were when you first kissed a girl? Have you possibly kissed a guy? The last words to say before you die. The last thing you'll ever said that made you cry. I need to know all these things and more, when I know you got other questions in store. So if I had to ask just one question, I would ask Sade. I would ask Sade. I would ask. Did you guys enjoy that? Thanks. Bye.
I was trying to take notes and keep track of all the questions, but it was too awesome, and it just blew the pencil right out of my hand.
Yeah, and I did kiss a guy once, but then he turned red, and it confused me.
Oh, racist.
Did anybody in the chat room transcribe that? Because that was a lot of questions.
I kissed my first girl in the 8th grade.
Our favorite episode. I heard that. Do we have one? I do. I like 50.
I can't listen to it. It's too long.
100 is my favorite so far.
What is 100? 100 was pretty good.
I like listening to 69 because the song gets in my head.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Favorite non-special.
92. 92 is my favorite.
92 was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was. Any maybe episode 1?
I'm bored with this question. We ready to move on?
I think that should be our bumper for next week's.
So that was Ash Williams. Ash Williams, by the way.
That was awesome. Awesome.
Is that just me, or is that guy starting to wear and he got his nerves?
He's playing WoW with us now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
I got to quit playing.
Okay, so from Dr. Nacho. Hey, guys. I started listening to your podcast about 3 weeks ago, and yesterday I finished listening to all the episodes. About the fake engineer update that you commented on last episode, you guys do know that there is a 5th page, right? In case you didn't, it has the achievements in the teleportal. A teleportal that can stick to walls. Looking forward to episode 100. Love you guys, especially Eric from Dr. Nacho. Only in a platonic way.
Oh, really? Darn. Anyway.
So I missed the teleportal.
I did. I missed it too.
I went back and looked at it after I read this email. But it's awesome. And he even made a little logo. Oh, I don't have a link to it real quick or else I'd go. It looks really cool. It's a teleporter with suction cups on it. Mm-hmm. So you can just throw it on a wall or a ceiling, like an exit, so you could just fall out of the sky.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I mean, it's a neat way to hide it.
What if you were to shoot that on a uneven surface, like a gravel wall? Would it not stick? Because suction cups don't deal well with gravel.
Well, they don't stick well to wood either.
Would it be wrong to throw another bone to the offensive engineer and give them something like the opposite porter? Like, it's an entrance that the other team can use that you can throw out, but then you can place the exit where you want. So, like, maybe in front of your gun or, just somewhere out of the way that screws them up by using it.
I think that would be excellent.
Kind of went to the opposite team and threw it out there.
That would be...
I just don't understand why the engineer doesn't have, a minigun and move a little bit slower maybe to compensate, And
then he can walk around?
Yeah.
And then get Ubered?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So, moving on.
Moving right along.
This is from Scott in Ontario, Canada. Hi, CP. Obligatory greeting saying how much I enjoy the show.
Howdy.
Well, thanks. That was really nice. All right, down to business. With Halloween fast approaching, the TF2 Noobs community is sponsoring a pumpkin carving contest. Ooh, I love it. I know you have a large number of creative people in the CP community, and I thought you guys might like an opportunity to try out a new medium and meet some people who aren't douches. We have a really hard time meeting people who aren't douches. If you want to participate, the contest entry page is here. Blah, 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 blah. And that's
www.tf2noobs.com/contest/2009-team.
Send in a picture of your best or worst, we're not picky, TF2 themed pumpkin, gourd, squash, or other large vegetable, cucumber, and you can win yourself a brand spanking new copy of Left 4 Dead 2. Drink. You have until November 2nd to enter, so you have plenty of time to think of your pumpkin idea. Keep up the good work, and I hope to see some pumpkins featuring the mirror on the stick.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. Cheers, Scott. P.S. This is not a honeypot.
I was totally planning on doing a Death Star this year, a Death Star pumpkin, but now I'm going to have to do TF2 pumpkin.
Did you see the Death Star pumpkin that was floating around the picture? It's awesome.
I wanted to copy it entirely.
Yep.
Sounds pretty cool.
I want to see like a Halloween TF2 map. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about this before, I think,
Yep.
at a haunted house.
Yep.
But just having like kind of that motif of like big pumpkins and, cats or something. Like have stand-up black cats instead of cows, things like that. It'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fun. Do it.
I like
I have a Christmas-themed one, which is awesome. So
Yeah.
we need a snow fort for Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Valentine's Day.
Like Haunted
Scary.
Fort.
Love in the fort.
Yes.
Ghost Fort.
And then we need a Thanksgiving one. We could have Turkey Fort.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Here's another short one, Eric.
What? Oh, cool. Is that my cue? Let's see here.
Nolan.
Where we at? Oh, yes. From Nolan. It's is Ash related to Spencer because they seem to be alike? You know, same last name. They're both annoying. So what's the answer?
Okay, I'll handle this one. The answer is no, we are not related, because if we were, then all of the lovin' that he and I share would be totally against the law.
Not in Alabama.
Nice. I like how you sang that too. That's nice.
So.
Nice.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, from Spurs. Hey, if I recall correctly, you guys once talked about having a way to change the weather and lighting of a map on the go. While this plugin doesn't quite achieve what you wanted, for example, I think you mentioned game-changing effects like freezing water, it does allow one to change the skybox, lighting, and even weather conditions, e.g. snow or rain on the go.
Cool.
And there's a link.
We need to send that to Johnny Napalm. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, totally.
When I first saw this mod, you know what I thought of? I thought of old games that would re-render a map with a different skybox and then sell it to you as a new map. And I'm just like, yeah, look what we could do now. Ha ha.
Nice.
Okay, and then next we have one from Bomedius.
Cool.
Hey, Control Point, it's Bomedius here. Last time you heard my voice was when I did Quickfire Questions that one time. I thought you might like to hear it again, especially considering you won't be hearing it in game anytime soon. You can read the forums for that if you haven't seen already. Anyway, my question this week is something that I asked Crotch 2 or 3 weeks ago. Just wanted to see if he gave the same answer. I'm going to in the live chat during listener contributions. I'm going to see what answers you give. I'm going to see what answers everyone else gives, and I'll tell you if you give the same answer. I'll tell you what Crotch gave, just to see if you get the same thing. Anyway, here's the question: out of all of the unlockable weapons that have come out so far, which one do you think is the single most balanced weapon? I'm not talking about power, not talking about which one's best overall, I'm talking about balance. There's the question. I look forward to the answer. Brent, hope you enjoy your wave. It's only just me and a few others on there at the moment, so bye.
Okay.
All right, so to start that off, we have to start with the ones that are clearly not balanced. So we can just knock the grenade launcher off of there right off the start, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's
totally balanced against the Demo Man.
We can knock the butterfly knife off, right? So anything that has a one-hit kill should probably be knocked off, I'm guessing.
Well, unlockable. So we have, to contrast two weapons. You know what I mean? Unlockable, replaces the original.
Yeah.
I think the best idea for any unlockable so far is the Crit Uber.
Okay.
The
Crit Creek?
The Crit Creek, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I think what it does is it takes something that's purely defensive and makes it purely offensive, and I think I have no complaints with anyone using it. It's totally balanced in my eyes.
I'm going with the flamethrower in the back burner. I
actually like that one too. I think that was a good.
I think that made it even. I think you use either one and it's just as, you know what I mean? You don't use one and go, man, I wish I had the other one.
Well, right? I hate to say this because now I'm going to sound like what is it called?
M1 press W.
But the back burner, it doesn't require that much skill. I'm just saying it requires a lot of skill to reflect something coming at you. You actually have to practice, at it for a while to really get it down. And there's plenty of maps to do that, but once you got it, you really got it. So,
well, I mean, you could say the same thing about the minigun. The minigun doesn't require a lot of skill to operate, but it's all, I mean, the same thing with the backburner and the minigun. They're all about positioning and knowing when to use them and when not to. So I wouldn't say that there's no skill. There's not a whole lot of point and click skill to it.
Right. Well, I don't think skill has to do with whether it's balanced.
Well, see, I'm saying it's not balanced because one requires specialized skill, like it requires training, and the other one, not so much.
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing about the Kritzkrieg, because the Kritzkrieg takes a lot more knowledge about the game, about how to use effectively. You can throw out an Uber pretty much, not an Uber, is that what it's called? Uber? Yeah. My brain just went away.
Well, and
just about any time, and it would be effective. But it's really easy to waste a Kritzkrieg.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to waste an Uber too.
Well, okay. Here's my choice: is Natasha and Sasha, because Sasha is fast. You're spraying bullets everywhere. Natasha is slower, but slows down the enemy, so it has a special attached to it, but it fires slower. So.
Except the special that it attaches to it.
Right, and it puts a special there. That's fine, but it doesn't require any more skill. It requires a different tactic, but we're not talking about tactics here.
But see, I think you need to take skill out of it, because I say we go at this, whoever's using it, let's say we're playing with skilled players.
Okay.
So either they know how to use it or they don't. So is it balanced with knowing how to use this
Just
weapon?
The mechanics of it? Okay.
But even going with that, I mean, if I see someone using the slow spraying bullet crap and I'm a medic, I leave them. I'm gone. No.
Really?
I hate the sound of it. Just the sound of it's enough to annoy me. I'm like, no, I want someone who's going to kill something.
I'm using it right now because I still am working on some of the heavy unlocks, and I wanted to kill scouts with the Natasha. But as soon as I have that, I'm never touching the thing again, because... I mean, I actually do like the sound of it. It's just it's a worthless weapon.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting off that's a good balanced weapon.
Where do you get off?
Where do you get off with that? Anybody else?
It may be just like I don't have the skill to use it, so I don't see the balance in it, right? But if I had the skill, because when I'm killed by it, I hate it. So I know there's people who know how to use it and use it well.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it could be balanced, but I still don't like it.
Anyway, that's a good question. I like that one.
Dun, dun.
And I'm sure Kritzkrieg, they said the right answer and we got the wrong one.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next.
Either that or... No, I was about to say something silly.
Well, why don't you say something silly that starts with, from Savage Monkey.
Hi, guys. Love the show. We do, too. I've got a Team Fortress 2 problem. I've been playing since the game launched, but only in the last year have I played it frequently. However, I only play 4 maps. Dust Bowl, Gold Rush, Badwater, and Hoodoo. I don't even touch the other game modes. I need some CP wisdom to help me get over my addiction and to venture out into the world of TF2. Where do I start? Please help. I'd go for some tiny maps. I'm thinking Turbine and Mach 4 and get into some...
I just understand. I mean, can you just hop onto a server and play whatever maps are on the server?
Well, but he's got a monkey on his back. You know?
It's a Savage Monkey, too.
It is.
Yeah, I kind of like what Wes is saying. Play a couple of those maps. Those are awesome maps. They're quick, usually, so you can have fun and change into the next one.
What about Cyberpunk? Would that be a good one?
Maybe
not for Savage Monkey.
Some maps, I'm thinking.
What? Are you mumbling?
Blah, blah, blah,
I'm turning into a pumpkin. We need to move on.
Blah, blah, blah. Hey, CP, I found you from a TF2 Crossword, a popular podcast. So I searched and find yous, and I've stumbled on this before. I am listening to Epi91 as I type, downloading all your others to put on my PSP. After I cook dinner, I'm going to check your servers out. Oh, and your comment on stopping the saw, I believe it would be the same as stopping the train, Dispenser and Uber. But after Uber goes, you and Dispenser die. See ya from a new Aussie fangirl, XD.
Fangirl. I like how she said that she was going to check it out after dinner, after cooking some dinner.
I want some dinner.
She didn't say what kind of, like what she was going to eat.
Kangaroo.
Oh, you're going to go into didgeridoo jokes next, aren't you?
I got a didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo. All right, that was a good one.
This is a big one. We can just skip it.
It's a big one? Oh, but this one's for Wes.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to read it?
Huge.
It is very huge.
Do you want me to read it?
If you want to, yeah.
Sure. Hello, Control Point hosts. I've been listening to your podcast ever since episode 80. That was not a bad place to start. It's been getting better since then. Rather than trying to outdo all the people who've set new listening records for catching up with all the podcasts in the least amount of time possible, I chose another path. It took nearly 100 days to listen to all 91 episodes. That's right. I didn't even listen to an episode a day. I hope you will find my laid-back approach refreshing, especially Brent, who always seems to be unsettled by how much people listen a day to catch up. My question for Wes: why have you not complained about as much about the recent medic nerfs as you used to about the demo nerfs in general? Demo and medic are two of my favorite most played classes, and I always understood your pain when Valve reduced grenade ammo, nerfed stickies 5 different times, etc. But at least demo has never been nerfed against one class in particular. In contrast, Valve has recently nerfed the medic in 2 ways against spies. 1, Blutsauger needles no longer indicate a disguised spy when shot. And number 2, the Uber Saw no longer charges your Uber if you're attacking a disguised spy. The Blutsauger one is fair enough. Spraying needles everywhere to spy check wasn't a valid medic playstyle to me, so I'd agree with Valve there. But handicapping the Uber Saw against spies in particular, when spies are the main target of most medics' melee attacks, is very saddening. I'd like to hear your opinion on this, or anyone else's on the show, but I figure you play medic more than most of the hosts, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for your awesome podcast, and belated congratulations on getting the Valve blog mention you were craving, plus those oh-so-shiny community weapons. Now, first off, I do think that both of these are travesties, and I probably would have bitched up a storm if I had been aware of either of them.
Cry, baby. Cry, baby. I think the first one's fine.
Blutsauger needles no longer indicate a disguised spy when shot.
That's
okay,
fine.
Does a gun from a heavy?
No.
It doesn't?
Nothing does.
Nothing does?
Nothing does.
What
Only
about
a fire
from a pyro?
Nothing.
The flamethrower does, but nothing else does.
See, my whole thing is I don't understand why they keep buffing disguises. I think it's not as if spies weren't getting plenty of kills.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
See, I'm going to fall back on my standard spy theory, which is they keep rebalancing the spy for people that don't play the game a whole lot. So they're, the very mass. The most of the people that are playing the game are people that don't play all the time, and so for the spy to be worthwhile for them, he kind of needs some training wheels. It's just annoying for the people that play.
Well, I just don't see it, and I don't. To me, and I was unaware that a heavy shooting a spy doesn't show anything anymore. It doesn't show blood or anything like it used to.
I'm making stuff up, so I don't know. I have no clue what you're talking about.
So if a heavy can shoot his gun, okay, and see a spy, why can't a medic do it? That's ridiculous.
I'm just sort of kind of.
This doesn't sound
I
right.
want to see this in game because I'm not sure I buy it, to be honest.
Okay,
I'm not like calling out our listener for lying, you liar, but I think that. I just want to see. I know what he means by it doesn't show anything. I don't know what it means.
No, this is just one of those questions where we're kind of off our game from not playing enough. I mean, just to be honest, because I think it's probably something like the Blutsaugers. When you hit people with it, normally you see like the health ticks, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it wasn't showing when it was hitting a spy, so you knew it was a spy, right? That would be a little too overpowering, right?
Okay, and that's what the chat room is saying.
To tell people, but if it's just hitting, like normal bullets or whatever, then I think that's fine. On the Ubersaw thing. I don't really know about that either. I think you should still get the Uber, amount from hitting them, just because you're hitting a spy, regardless. You're hitting an enemy. Yeah. The thing is, I don't use the Uber saw because I think it's trash. But that's me personally.
Yeah.
I like rather just killing someone with my saw instead of getting an Uber from it.
Right.
Okay. Evidently, the chat room is pretty serious. They're saying that you still get your +3 health shooting a spy with a Blutsauger. You just don't get the animation of the little +3 floating up.
Right, and G Fox is actually in the chat room saying, "Yes, Brent, you're right about that."
Okay, so my whole thing is I don't know why they have to continue offering ways to hide the spies. To me, spies
Let's
still.
Just be honest, Wes. Pull out, put your cards on the table. You want there to be no spy.
No, that's not it at all. I just don't know why they have to keep coming up with new ways to hide the spy.
Well, to me, it's kind of like having to come up with new ways to make the engineer viable. Right? The more you learn to destroy, the more the community learns how to destroy an engineer, the less people are going to play engineers because they get blown up too much, right?
Here's my question.
So the more people are able to detect spies and learn ways to detect spies, the less viable that class becomes. Because if everybody can tell he's a spy, what's the point in playing a spy?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that anything has happened in the recent past that has made spy not a viable class to play?
I think that spies are just like sentries in certain respects. Their mechanics are built so intrinsically into the class that as the player base evolves, the spy becomes less effective. That's my opinion.
But I don't think that they do. I think that the same experience that makes people able to detect spies makes spies smart enough to know how to avoid being a detective.
Well, but then you get to a point where you can't do anything because everything you do is a way to be detected, and then it becomes so hard to play your class because, hey, I can walk over there and that's it. Because if I go anywhere near that sentry, they're going to know I'm a spy. Because there's that medic over there spraying his needles everywhere. There's that pyro spraying his flame everywhere. I can't do anything, you know.
I really don't. I don't know any spies that have that problem. I just don't. I mean,
but you play on the CP servers where there's awesome spies.
Yeah, there are.
Who have that problem aren't very good spies. Let's just be honest. But I think that the spy is just a weird class in that it has such a wide range of uselessness to, sheer godlikeness, and I think that they've had problems balancing it as a result. I don't necessarily agree with this particular thing, Wes. With you.
Well, I just again, my whole thing is I don't see fewer spies being played because of these things. You know what I mean?
Well, but are you sure it's not because they make these changes that then more spies? But if you are seeing the same amount of spies, then it's working, right?
No, I'm seeing more. I see more spies now than I ever have.
Well, that's good.
It used to be
because there was one spy. And he was the one good spy that played, and then everybody else would try it out every once in a while and get killed and be like, okay, I'm going back.
Well, nowadays you have three. You'll play some games, and there'll be 3 spies and 3 snipers.
There's that old thing again.
Recently, when I played recently, I feel like it's kind of the same. I play heavy a lot, and I feel like I die a lot to spies, and I feel like I die a lot to snipers. That's because I'm playing a heavy. And I don't feel like I die any more to them than I should. I just, they feel pretty good to me right now in terms of how hard they are to detect versus how easy they are to root out. I kind of feel like they got a good place there at the moment. Now, am I saying that I feel like they should, work in one way or another to make them better or worse? I think I'd have to see the results at this point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like at a very... I'm not explaining myself well.
No. Quit it. Just stop. Stop while you're ahead.
Okay, so that's a good question, though. I mean, I like that discussion. That was a good discussion, even though we have no clue what we're talking about. So maybe we should save the rest of these questions because we've been running kind of long till next week.
Yes. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to cover. And
we're not even halfway through.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost up to an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't we skip ahead to
skip on
Fritz's question of the week, possibly? Does that work for everybody?
Sure.
Okay. We're not going to do quick fire questions?
No, those come later.
I really need to go. So do you want to just edit me out here? Do you want me to just...
step out of the old room?
I need to go. This is way past when I thought I was going to be here today.
Okay.
Well, the Slacker's heading on, so we're going to continue on.
Huh?
So do y'all just want to continue with the questions then? Just go ahead and answer them all? It'll be like a 3-hour podcast. But
3-hour show? I don't know.
Sure.
What would you like to do? What would the chat room like?
We still got another podcast to do, too.
We still have WoW to do. Yeah, you're right. Let's skip ahead.
Okay.
Let's put them on for next week.
Okay. Let's just go...
Wes?
Yes.
Wes?
Yes.
I love
you. Love me? Aww. Okay, well, I gotta
go. Y'all quiet.
Y'all have a great night.
Cool.
Bye, Wes.
Bye.
So here is a Fritz question of the week.
Hey CP, Ifrit here. My question this week is this. What would you do if you had the Spy's disguise kit? See ya.
That was quick.
That was nice. I like that question.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice and quick.
Okay.
I want to hear what do. I'm most interested in Brent's response.
Why?
Because I felt like calling you out.
Sweet.
Let's see. If I had the spy kit,
what would you do?
I'd probably smoke a few cigarettes, honestly. Just having those cigarettes right there in front of me, I'd probably smoke a few, and then,
You wouldn't turn into anything awesome.
Well, no, because, people would freak out if you all suddenly turned into, like, a soldier or something, right?
That's why you cloak first and then
Looked all
go somewhere
cartoony.
hidden and change.
So, do we have to just turn into another class, or can we turn into something cool like a dragon, or you know what I mean?
I was using the limitations of the spy kit.
Oh, I don't know what I'd do.
I'm not sure. Would this mean I'd have to wear like a one of those skiing masks all the time? Because I don't really like those. They chafe my beard.
Yeah, they're beard chafers. I don't know. I guess I'd be an Angie for no good reason.
Just for cuz?
Yeah, just for cuz.
I think I'd go to a lot more conventions.
Yeah. It's so weird without Wes. What would he do?
He would be the chief.
He would be the chief?
Wait, no, that's you. You would have been the chief.
Yeah.
The game's all thrown off now.
Wes would just be like Wes, but the other side. Like the other color Wes. That'd be pretty lame, but that's probably something he'd do.
I think maybe like he'd be Wes, except he has like not gray hair.
Yeah, black-haired Wes. So what are we doing here?
So can Spencer hear? Can you hear the rapid fire stuff?
I've heard everything so far.
Okay,
should we wait for Wes? Should we skip it? I kind of want to because we have
last week.
Well, yeah, but this is a custom tailored for 4.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Was it custom tailored for this week?
Yeah. So another weird technical thing of Wes leaving.
Yeah, thanks, Wes.
Well, none of the hosts have ever left mid-show.
I know.
It just goes.
Where's
to
the
show
dedication?
After 2 years of doing a show, things really start falling apart.
Even Spencer, when he's wanted to leave, like after 5 seconds, has stayed through the whole show.
That's true.
I think.
I'm going to be really confused when all of a sudden you can't hear me anymore because I'm gone. That's between me and Wes. I wouldn't tell you guys. I'd just be like late and be out.
Well, the rest of the stuff is just kind of
lame.
Well, just stuff we can save till next week. Should we just call it?
And that's the show.
We got some shout outs here. What the Funk, the creator of CP Pac-Man _WTF, he just commented on episode 79 and heard us talking about how much fun we had with Pac-Man. So we'll link to CP _Pac-Man _WTF. He also made
also in forums now. He's in our forums. Talking about map making and stuff. So
killing all our bases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He also made a King of the Hill version where Pac-Man is the cap and you have to chase him. Sounds kind of cool.
Yep.
And then also from Liquid Cool 81, I would like to send a shout out to Metroid Man 93, Liquid Cool 81 himself, and anyone who plays the medic. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that is a lot of people.
But you all got the shouts outs.
Shouts outs.
So, once again, this has been a show brought to you by lowpings.net. They are the He-Man of servers. So, get one. You will control the universe. They're 100-tick game servers. And
Brent, now I'm wondering who the Skeletor of servers is.
We know who that is. Game servers. But anyway, be sure to go look for our YouTube channel. You can just search for Dead Workers Party. Call us at 256-513-4772. Put it on speed dial. You never know when you have that tip you want to call in or that shout out or just about how you like my nipples. And
you know what? I want to hear like as many comments about Brent's nipples next week as possible. I'm putting it out there. Everybody, come up with something to say about Brent's nipples. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. They're as large as dinner plates.
Whoa, plates. I will show you my nipple if we get some. How about that?
Dinner plates?
Awesome!
Just Spencer. So listen to our other fine podcast at deadworks.com/network. Join us in December when we will have in CPCon 4. Bam! Y'all didn't see that coming.
The next CPCon.
And read more about it on the boards or somewhere else. And a bunch of other stuff. Twitter.com/ournames.
And if you stop listening to the show after this episode, check out episode 100 when it comes out.
Yep. This episode, if this episode dissuades you from ever listening to us again, then later. It was nice having you while you were here.
Yeah, it was.
And with that, we're done. Forever.
This was the best episode ever.
Woo!
Top 10.
You are now at the end of another episode of Control Point.
Victory.
Every one of you deserves a medal.
A podcast brought to you by the Dead Workers Party. See the show notes and leave comments for this episode at controlpoint.deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at area code 256-513-4772.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Hey, Control Point. It's your favorite scout here. That's right. It's me, Maine. Episode 91, represent. Just thought that I'd drop you guys a voicemail for the show, even though it's hella late on Saturday night. I honestly didn't think that you guys would see my email on the show last week. Hopefully I can tune in some Sunday when I don't have work. Man, I need to pick up a 6-pack of bonk for you guys, okay? Oh, alright guys, I gotta run, but I hope you have one of the greatest podcasts of all time. Oh well, I gotta go take care of a problem. Spies all up in my base. Duty calls. Check you later, guys. Amy Scout, out.
Hey, Control Point, it's Dr. Taco! It's Superman's birthday! Yeah, we just want your shout out! Hey, Superman, say hi!
Hey! Hello, Control Point. This is the Orange Door. After completing my recent LEGO Sentry Gun project, I decided to attempt another Team Fortress 2-oriented project. This week, I conducted a set of experiments aimed at testing the accuracy of Valve's backstab recognition code. Anyone familiar with TF2 knows how much people complain about its accuracy, so I wanted to see how accurate it was for myself. Similar experiments have been conducted before, but the approach I took was very unique. Instead of conducting this experiment on a Valve or user-created map, like so many others have done, I decided instead to test this out in the only map that truly counts, real life. I donned the suit and mask of the spy, then proceeded to stab test subjects at various points on their body. The damage inflicted was then observed and recorded. To ensure statistically significant data, this was a double-blind study, meaning that some subjects were stabbed with a butterfly knife, while others were only stabbed with a rubber baby spoon. And neither of the subjects nor the observers were aware of which was in use, so that no biases were carried across into the figures. The results of the data were astounding. It turns out that while many subjects did in fact become deceased only after a single stab to the back, a large percent seemed only to be partially maimed and or paralyzed. Even more interesting was the fact that almost 30% of the subjects who were stabbed in the front of their head, commonly referred to as face stabbing, died instantly. These figures match up almost perfectly with those found in the actual gameplay of TF2. This data suggests that Valve's system is much more accurate than what the majority of the community is aware of. In fact, the accuracy of the damage inflicted upon stabbing someone is remarkably similar to that of real life. So next time you get face stabbed, don't curse the spy. Just think to yourself, wow, this game is just like real life. This has been the Orange Door. Thank you.
Dead Workers Party Network. We're bringing Smexy back.